Hi, I'm Carl, welcome back to CMPT.V. If you're new, hit the like and subscribe button below and let's get into today's video. So over the last week or so, we've seen a lot of boxes, CrossFit gyms de-affiliate themselves from CrossFit and sever all ties with CrossFit HQ. And I'm wondering, what does that mean for the future of CrossFit? A lot of big affiliate owners were very quick with how vocal they were being about their opinions on what Greg Glassman had said. And it almost seemed like they were ready to de-affiliate themselves from CrossFit, and this was sort of the straw that broke the camel's back. Now, it's no secret that over the last few years a lot of CrossFit affiliates and CrossFitters have been upset by some of the things that CrossFit HQ have done. So most notably last year with the games and the major cuts in some of the first events, meaning that a lot of athletes who had travelled halfway across the world to go and compete there were suddenly on a quick plane ride back home again. Now, as annoying as that was, that doesn't really affect the large majority of CrossFitters. You know, they're just the games athletes, and they were the people that were largely affected by that. So it doesn't seem quite enough to make people angry enough to then de-affiliate themselves. Now, I'm not a member of a CrossFit box, and I haven't been for some years. But from speaking to people that are affiliate owners and that go to CrossFit boxes regularly, from what I've heard, a lot of people, I think, have been waiting for an opportunity to de-affiliate themselves from CrossFit, to be rid of the name and just to go out by themselves. A lot of people have built up successful businesses by starting out as a CrossFit gym, and now they have a large enough client base and a good enough standing within their community to be able to go it alone without the CrossFit brand behind them. Now, what I think is interesting about this, and what could be quite a big upset for CrossFit, is people like Jason Khalipa. If you've seen his Instagram recently, you will have seen that he has put out there information about a partnership program. Now, will we see a lot of CrossFit gyms doing this in the future? Most probably the bigger ones, if they go down the same route that he has. I mean, he's built up a very reputable gym. You know, around the world, people know what NC Fit is. Could we see the likes of people like Rich Fronin from CrossFit Mayhem doing exactly the same thing, setting up partnership programs whereby you would franchise out their gyms and use their name to start up your own gym instead? Alright, this is getting too serious. Let's cut to a wicked cool 80s montage. with such big sponsors like Reebok and Rogue pulling the plug at their end, what does that mean for the CrossFit Games, but also what does that mean for CrossFit affiliates? The other question as well is, with Greg Glassman standing down as CEO of CrossFit and Dave Castro taking over, does that actually make any difference? With Greg Glassman being the majority shareholder of CrossFit, will that actually make any difference at all? Will he still be pulling the strings behind the scenes? So as a CrossFit affiliate, this either puts you in a really good position or a really bad position, depending on how you look at it. I'll be interested to get people's views on this. You know, are you about to open a box and are you having second thoughts now? Will you be thinking of maybe going with a partnership program that's currently being offered by the likes of Jason Khalipa? Or maybe you're just thinking, do you know what, we've got a big client base now, got good standing in the community, and this is more than enough for us to just go it alone.